Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the World of Lumen. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, everyone. Welcome.
Yes, so before we get into the channeling today, we're going to make a couple announcements.
Yes, so the first one, thanks to Jeremy from our YouTube community, we created a Telegram group. So feel free to join us on Telegram. We put the link somewhere in the channel. So yes, we will be happy to have you on board. And we have another announcement.
Yeah, we have one
Please.
more announcement. So the Telegram link will be in the description of this video. And the other announcement is we have a poll going on right now in the community tab on our YouTube channel. And it's a poll about what we will be channeling on for the next topic. And so if you would like, we have a few options already there, and you can just choose what you prefer, or maybe in the next poll, if you'd like to see another topic, you could add something in the comments there. So go check it out, everyone. And now, so today's channeling will be about ET contact, and we've been guided to channel on this topic, and specifically, um, I am sensing that the insectoid collective, in particular the mantis group, specifically, I'm sensing that that we can call them the Lotus Mantis group. And so I will be channeling them. I've never consciously channeled them before. I have had sort of I believe visitations in my dreams. There's a familiarity there, but I have not tried vocal channeling them yet. So this is going to be a first, and I'm quite excited. So thank you all for being here. We're going to we're going to vocalize our intent so that we're more aligned, and then we'll see what comes through.
Mhm.
All right.
So we can take a collective deep breath, and Leo, you will make the statement.
Yes. Dear higher guides, dear higher selves, thank you for being with us. We invite you in more into our space, into our bodies, so we may harmonize more, become clearer, more vibrant, radiant channels of the highest love and the highest light for the highest good purposes. Thank you.
And we will now enter into the channeling state.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes. We are the Lotus Mantis group. We are finer tuning this channel. As he has mentioned, this is our first time seemingly coming through in this manner. So yes, we will take one moment. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. We feel this band is quite adequate at this time. Thank you all. Thank you for your attention and beingness. We come in the highest love and the highest light with the highest, greatest purposes. Yes.
Yes, 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 yes. We are I am, Ashtar, coming in the love and the light of the highest love and the highest light for the highest good purposes indeed. We greet you and honor you, dear great White Lotus Mantis Collective group. We honor you and we are so happy and so delighted to to talk to you in this way and to have this tremendous opportunity to speak and to collaborate on those amazing topics. We also want to greet and honor all of the beings of love and light listening to this message, to this transmission. I also want to greet and honor all of you, dear humans in human form, listening to this transmission as well. Welcome, welcome. And we also want to greet and honor your guides that are also who are also paying close attention to these recordings and transmissions as well. Yes. Yes, yes. And so today we chose to speak, well, it is important for us to talk about disclosure. Before we start, let us just make a statement, an announcement that this dear channel Caroline is not very familiar with this. She's not very comfortable speaking about this topic. And so we will ask her to get loose way much more and to relax way much more and to breathe in and out. Yes. So we will first speak a little bit about this amazing topic. But before we do, we would like to ask you, dear great white Lotus Mantis Collective group, could you please introduce yourself to this audience and also describe yourself as you would like to be perceived by this audience, especially the audience of the humans in human form listening to this transmission. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, dear great Ashtar. We come from an insectoid lineage that is, yes, of the form of the mantis. We have transcended forms in this way. However, we come into you in this way from a mantis being form that is white in color, white golden in color. We have allowed the word lotus to be used as a name for us to call upon us, for we have worked much with the human culture, and in particular, we are very familiar with the one known as the Buddha, and we helped to deliver many teachings, and we are very fond, yes, of this culture and lineage. We are an ancient species. We oversee many things. We, in particular, are an overseer of the disclosure process, and we work with many other cultures and civilizations in this ongoing process. We have come through in this way in order to deliver a message on disclosure. Disclosure, there is we wish to clarify, dear ones listening, on what disclosure is. For there is a perception of disclosure that it is a one event thing, that possibly the world governments come together and announce publicly at once, and then UFOs and UAPs and craft will descend, and we say this is not the disclosure that we are facilitating at this moment in time, for we do not wish to scare the populace of your planet. There are still many that are not fully open to, and quite honestly, dear ones, even many of you listening right now at this point in time may not be fully open to disclosure, for there is much under the surface that has still yet to be processed for a full landing event sort of disclosure to occur. So our main message today on disclosure is that it is a process, dear ones. And as many of you know, this process is already unfolding through your governments, through the little releasings of documents and information on past ET, as you say, contact. And so this will continue. What our main message, you could say, is, dear ones, is for those listening that wish to, that desire to, that feel a calling and excitement towards more direct ET contact, we say this is possible, dear ones, on individual levels. And we say the way to create this experience for yourself is to, yes, we say clarify yourself, clarify your mind and your body, and so that your soul's desires become more clear to you, so that you do not have a split mind on things and things become in alignment. So yes, dear ones, this is our introduction.
We thank you tremendously for this magnificent introduction. We thank you deeply, deeply and greatly. Yes. We will add on this and then we will ask you another question. We would like to add that disclosure indeed is also an internal process. Yes, we know, dear ones, that you're not expecting this answer and that you expect mass landing all over your planet, Earth, Gaia of yours. But such event may still require some time if it happens. Meaning that the first disclosure is internal. And yes, we as collectives from different galaxies, realms, dimensions, species are currently waving at you, making some signs for various reasons. And this is also why we come and cross your sky, because we also want you to know. We want you to be aware that first, you are not alone and you never were. You have never been alone. Never. We always were there from and since the very beginning of your planet Earth, Gaia, and of your evolution. In fact, we designed your own evolution and we decided of the path that you would take. But we also all agreed during specific conventions and agreements that on your planet Earth, Gaia of yours, the human in human form would have free will and free choice, which we do all respect if coming from the love and the light. Yes. So disclosure is also an internal process because you have to integrate this knowing that has been hidden from you from all these millennia, centuries, decades. All, we would say major. Most of the governments know exactly about who, well, we are assessing, but we will say that most governments know about this disclosure idea. And we would, the fact that we come today with this specific topic is also a way for us to bring balance. Because we see that there is an imbalance within your societies where some powerful beings hide things from other human in human form, which seem to us very imbalanced. So also this is why we wanted to speak about this topic, to bring balance and then to begin to, yes, put here and there into your mind that you never were alone, that you will never be alone, and that you not only have guides, you also have friends, and you have also a lineage. Yes, indeed. And that we all came, not all of us, obviously, because we are way too many, but various species, various realms, various beings came across, land upon, crossed your sky of your planet Earth Gaia for various reasons. Yes. So we will ask you a question. Could you explain to this audience of human in human form why you first decided to meld with the Buddha, why you chose to come on Earth in particular? Yes, could you explain us, well, this audience? Yes, please.
Yes, thank you for this questioning. We are here to assist in what you call what is known as the ascension process. And at the time of the Buddha, we quite clearly heard this dear one's yearning for ascension, for his own as well as collective's ascension. And we sense that working directly with this being would be a powerful way to ground in and integrate these understandings and teachings that will help in the ascension process. Yes.
Yes, and we are many wishing to assist and to help all of you listening to this message, to help you ascend, as this is a process. And as we said in previous recordings, we are here to assist, and we are at your disposal if you wish. And again, you do all have free will and free choice to call upon us. But we will ask you, dear ones listening to this message, to, before you do, to, yes, clarify your mind. Because you see, we are many to listen to you. We are many listening to you, yearning and to you. Meaning that there are mostly beings of love and light, but there are others who may also respond. This is why clarifying your mind, clarifying your system, clarifying your thoughts is extremely important in order to make a contact with a wonderful civilization, yes, of love and light. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
and we do not say this to instill fear. However, we wish to be clear that it is important to sit in silence with your own self so that you may see just how many thoughts you are having and how many of them may contradict each other. And so you are sending out mixed signals in this way, and there cannot be a clear response cannot be received if mixed signals are being sent out in this way. And this is why the meditation, the simple basic form of meditation that is sitting with yourself and with your thoughts to observe them and see what is there. This is a crucial part of one's practice in becoming an ascended being, for you must become more clear on what you are, the signals you are emitting, so that you may begin to unify all of these thoughts and signals so that they are highly aligned, highly coherent, and in tune with the highest love and the highest light, so that all may experience this experience together.
Absolutely. And we will go even further in the explanation. We ask you, dear ones listening to this message, wanting to make a contact, to harmonize your electromagnetic field. We know this is not a simple message that we as Ashtar are delivering right now, that you may not understand what this means. It means that we recommend that you listening to this message are not too high and too excited. And of course, yes, to harmonize your thoughts as it has been said and recommended, but also not to be too high in the excitement and jumping up and down, and not being too low, depressed, and meaning that you also have to be in a specific state of mind, of course, state of beingness, not to woo and not to yes, we think this is clear, in between, because when there are some peaks and downs, well, we do not recommend. Yes. So we recommend to harmonize your thoughts, yes, in order not to send different signals, yes, absolutely. And to also harmonize your beingness within yourself. And yes, the simple practice of meditation and resting in silence is very important, so that when you experience some excitement and joy, then it can be counterbalanced by a state of calmness. And in that state, you're also more open to receive. to receive messages, energies, guidance in order to help you to reach the next steps. Yes.
Yes, and we wish to add too by saying that we do not mean to be emotionless. We mean to be harmonized with your emotions. We mean to be, yes, balanced, however, as well as a rhythm in that, yes, we understand that many of us have taught the teaching of follow your highest excitement in every moment. And yes, as a general rule, this is good. However, the intent, greater intent behind this is so that you may pull yourself out of the depression. And in this way, you begin to find a middle baseline rhythm balance point so that you can sense when you are maybe going too low, and you can sense when maybe you are reaching too high, and you can begin to stay in a nice rhythm and flow in the middle ground area. And from this state, you can then begin to stair step higher your frequency, as opposed to striving too much, striving for the sun, and yes, burning wings made of candle wax, yes, and crashing, and then this peak and then sharp down valley. This will begin to smooth out as you begin to become more harmonized, more integrated and grounded in the earth as well. And so we wish to share with all listening a personal story of this dear Leo been who's quite experienced these high peaks and these low lows. And even now, a part of him still feels the need to strive for the higher. And we don't necessarily say this is bad. However, what we wish to guide everyone towards is, yes, where is your baseline? Where are you baselining? Where is your average range in your day to day? And from here, once you become familiar with this, you will be able to stair step higher. And so, a story we wish to share is actually a story from a dear friend of his and Caroline's, and that is a dear being that very recently, today, actually went on a motorcycle wheelie, yes, wheelie training course. And as this dear friend described to this dear Leo, the way this is taught is the bike and the rider is strapped in so that they are safe. However, they are then allowed to go back as far as they can. And for those who have done wheelies, you know at first this can be quite the, yes, scary and exciting simultaneously experience. And so this dear being was being learning and by being strapped in and, yes, seeing how far he can go so that he may know where the limit is. And so there can be a nice balance in between, as opposed to just trying to stay all the way back there or up there. And so when this dear Leo heard the story, yes, things began to click. He said, "Oh, this makes so much sense. That what a good metaphor and analogy." And we agree, this is quite the good analogy. And so, dear ones, yes, raise your frequencies. Yes, raise your frequencies. However, take it easy a bit, dear ones. There is no rush. There is no finish line in that way. There is really, it is about experiencing more of the love and the joy and the peace right now where you are at. And it can be experienced wherever you are at through a rhythm of relaxing in the ease, and yes, following your excitement and then coming back and relaxing and resting. Yes.
Yes, we thank you. This is so funny. We like we like this story, and we like that you pick and choose in the memory, in the yes, in the brain of this dear channel Leo. We will share another story about this dear channel Caroline. And it is today. Oh, and yes, also the day before. Yes, the day before also. And so we will say the story because we wish to bring balance between them two. Yes. So this dear channel Caroline has been listening to rock music, and her favorite group and band is releasing a new music, and so she danced, woo, and she sang also a lot, and she sang and danced again, and she jumped again a lot. She wanted to make the energies moving. Yes, it worked. It definitely worked. Yes, for sure. And so, but it was also a little bit, yes, a little bit, we say, too much, because she was so in a peak of, yeah. Woo. It was very funny to observe, and we were happy for her, although she may not have done the total work as she should, because she hasn't meditated and rested in order to lower a little bit the excitement. And so she was very in the peak. And yes, and to be honest, she's still very at the peak. And so she must still learn how to bring balance and peace. Peace. Yes. So we recommend that, yes, dear ones, that you stay and remain calm from time to time within your day, as we recommended, in order to ease all the processes, yes, and also to harmonize your field, your electromagnetic field, and to harmonize your thoughts in order to be extra clear on what you wish, what you desire, on your intent, and especially your intent, if you wish, to communicate with other beings of love and light. Yes. We have a question, another question for you. This is about crafts and spaceships. Yes, as we love this question, of course. And so we would like to ask you, how did you come on this planet Earth, Gaia of yours? Did you have spaceship? How did you travel back then? Yes.
We, you may say we have space ships or yes, you may call them that. We mainly travel, however, through telepathic means. We enter into beings' dreams, the dream state. And we wish to be clear on this, dear ones. Your dream state is very much real as the physical. You are accessing other dimensions, you can say. And so this is not to be taken un not to be taken well, it can, yes, it's meant to be taken lightly. However, yes, the audience will understand what we mean. Yes. And so that is our main form of transportation. You could say it's instantaneous teleportation. We have in the past as well, when there were physical, we will say of a more physical nature landing. Yes, you could say we flew down. We our nature is that of a pod. We, in the physical form, we, you could say we are clustered together in a way, and that is our ship. We do not necessarily need the an internalized, pressurized atmosphere for us to dwell or thrive. We have evolved past that. And so, yes, our modes of transportation, you can say, are flight and teleportation.
Yes, we love this question and we love your answer. Yes. And because we are talking about disclosure, we will just say a few words that, yes, there are dear ones listening to this message. As we are many, many, many species, realms, beings, we also have different means and ways to communicate, to commune, but more importantly, to travel. Yes. We also have different shapes and forms. Some of us, the big us, are physical. Some of us are unphysical. They are still physical, but in another way, as there are more energies and there are different densities to the energies itself. Anyway, so meaning that because we are different, although we are one, we also have different ways to transport ourselves through different means and crafts. And yes, we can come through all the size and shapes, possible shapes to transport. We can transport one being, we can transport as many, many. And we can travel through your Earth atmosphere. We can travel, of course, upon and under. We can also travel in your cross. We can also come across your oceans. And we can also, there are also ships within your Earth planet of yours named Gaia. Yes, there are ships and flying ships. Yes. And yes, we can materialize, manifest. Yes, we can manifest ourselves or choose not to manifest ourselves. Meaning that if you see us mostly on the sky or in your ocean or elsewhere or under your ground, it is also because we, in some way, wish to be seen. We are very well gifted not to appear if we do not wish to appear. So, yes, yes. In order to bring balance, we also would like to disclose other information regarding your governments. Some of your governments know how to build such shape, such crafts of our shapes, although your governments are not aware of everything and are not aware of all our technologies, of course. But we would like you to know this information in order to bring balance again. Yes. Dear great White Lotus Mantis Collective Group, would you like to add something else on this topic?
Yes, we will speak a bit more on the government side of things. For yes, we will repeat again that there is an ongoing disclosure that is already occurring, as many listening are familiar with. And we will say this will continue into the foreseeable future, let us say. the yes, you can say what is happening is your governments are preparing or testing the waters to see the response. And well, we will say that the response is overall, yes, neutral to positive. Neutral, we will say neutral in this means we will use another word, non-caring in a way, to positive. There are those that are, yes, afraid of ETs, of other beings and civilizations that are not a part, that are of another world. And we say that this is the process of working through, of helping assist your fellow family, your fellow Gaia family into opening to this. And this is done simply through, yes, your own cultivation. And through your own cultivation, as you interact with others, your energies that you've cultivated will help them greatly, will help others greatly. And they will come to these understandings and revelations on their own, in their own time, and it will make sense to them. So we say it is not, we say that the smoothest path, dear one, is to, yes, cultivate yourself and cultivating this state that you are becoming more and more familiar with. The ebb and the flow, the smoothness, the ease, grace, and abundance, that there is no need to force anything upon anything or anyone. There is no need to force change. There is really a need to just open, allow, and relax into it. And this is a new thing to your culture. The ease and the grace is a forgotten and therefore new earth thing to your culture. For your culture is one of, yes, forcing, of stressing, of pushing, of, yes, this is what you are here to shift. It is not, you are not necessarily here to go tell the world about aliens and UFOs and other extra dimensional beings. This will come to light in everyone's individual way, in their own perfect timing, when this energy of ease, grace, and abundance is shared. And so we say, yes, you, dear one, listening, this is it, dear one. You have come to this understanding in your own way, and you are on the path. So continue, dear one, continue.
Yes, we totally agree that you shall all relax and ease, yes, in order to receive, and in order to harmonize also with the energies that are being sent to Gaia, that we send you also, that we send to your planet Earth Gaia in order for you to receive them. And for these energies, as we send to you some energies, you have to be, yeah, in a state of relaxing, enjoying. Yes, you use the word chill. So chill, dear ones, in a cool and peaceful way. Yes, it is funny. And in order to, in order for our energies to be absorbed more easily by you, if you wish, if with free choice and free will, Yes, it will ease the process as well. Yes. Yes.
Yes. We wish to say one last thing upon our closing, and it is that, yes, dear ones, you are undergoing a beautiful, uplifting process of ascension and disclosure, and your ability, your ability to experience this is, we will say, largely dependent on your ability to relax into it and open into it. And we say this is not to grow stagnant. This is so that the energy may flow more and uplift you up, as opposed to you trying to strive for and in this manner. And so, dear ones, go forth with this blessing of love and light and ease, grace, and abundance, and bless your other selves in this way. Yes, we
Yes,
thank
we
you.
thank you deeply and greatly for this wonderful message. We will add a few things. The first, dear ones, is that most of us are beings of love and light, and we are joyful. We are joyful, we are playful, we are willing to assist, willing to help you in your life, as we all know that this ascension process is not an easy one, and that you may strive here and there, because there is also what you see on your television slash screens, on your tiny phone, smartphone. And so you may be very narrowed in your way of seeing the world of yours, and you may be frightened by what is being showed to you. But there is also other truths that you do not know, and there are also joyful truths that you are not aware of. And one of these joyful truths that your media do not talk that much is us, other beings of love and light, who are here happy to assist, happy to help you uplift in your day-to-day life. And the time for the official disclosure, yes, will come and is already unfolding as it is meant to be. And yes, you will see more and more crafts into your skies, because this is what we also want. And because at some point your governments are also willing to disclose more and more, because they cannot hide again that they lied to you for all these years. We were and we are at your disposal. And you could have our help from long time ago. Yes, we could have come in a more easy way a long time ago. We could have, yes, brought you other, yes, let's say loving energies. Yes, let's stick with this. Long time ago. So the governments of your planet, Earth, Gaia, of yours, know that they cannot hide it again anymore, because there are too many witnesses throughout your globe, and it will continue to increase, as this is our will and as this is our intent, to make us more visible to your skies. And we are doing so again, in order to bring balance, because there are people, powerful being who knows the truth, and most of humans in human form do not know the truth. And so, as a collective, as collectives and collectives, yes, we gathered all together to take some decisions that include showing ourselves a little bit more. And to those open, yes, we also come through, we could say nightmare, but it is more dreams. And so we will speak a little bit about this dear child Caroline. This dear child Caroline experienced for decades, yes, decades, dreams that are all still in her memory. It was a download, it were downloads. But when she were ready, we began coming and showing her species of other realms, galaxies, dimensions. We first began with beings of love and light with funny hair, which means, dear ones, if you see beings in your dream state that have funny hair, especially blonde/white hair, these are not coming from your planet Earth Gaia of yours. Then we continued the process of delivering her information, and we showed her again other species, other beings. Yes, yes, yes. So, yes, your dream states are very important. So just be relaxed, because this is also a way for us to commune and to communicate with you and to pass through, to give you informations and to help you open your mind. This is what happened to this dear child Caroline. She saw different beings and she understood that they were not coming from her planet Earth Gaia. So yes, dear ones, we are many, 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 way too many you could even perceive. We come from many, 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 many different means. Some of us have shape, physical shape. Some of us do not have that such shape. It's another form of shape. Yes. And we may come through all different kinds of crafts, or we can teletransport ourselves. We can come through thoughts. We can come through telepathy. We can come through every different means and ways that you are not yet familiar with. Yes, we will speak about this topic later, but it was an introduction. Yes, yes. We are so happy, so blessed to have been able to talk to you, dear, dear, great White Lotus Mantis Collective group. It has been an honor and a tremendous pleasure to commune with you in this way. We were happy to talk also, of course, to this audience listening to these transmissions. We are very, very happy. Yes, yes, yes. We greet and honor your guides, and we greet and honor all the collectives of beings way much beyond your imaginations, dear ones, who are listening and pay close attention to these recordings. And so we are so happy that you agreed to come through this Dirtian Leo, that you accepted our invitation to come through him. And we truly want to thank you and to honor you, dear channel you, as we told you, you're a master channeler, and we honor you in this way. We thank you. We thank you all deeply. We love you all deeply and greatly. And we say, go forth with love, joy, and peace in your heart. I will speak again soon. Adonai.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. That was quite the transmission.
Thank you all. We hope that you enjoyed this recording, and we will make in a very short amount of time another video on our thoughts on this channeling. Yes.
Yes. See you soon.
See you soon. Bye bye.